What's up, YouTube? So I'm here at my room. You guys recognize this because you guys seen this a few times. And right now some crazy Mexicans are having their party at my house. I can be racist to my own race because I'm Mexican. But anyways, I was really bored, so I decided to do this Blu Ray collection video. So the first movie, and this is in alphabetical order like last time. So the first movie is whoa, lighting's kind of crazy. 2012. I actually like this movie, even though there's a lot of conveniences and it's kind of stupid at times, but I enjoy it too. Amazing Spider-Man, which I think is really underrated to me. I really like Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker. I thought he was perfect. Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I thought this movie had a lot of focus issues with it. Like, it's not really, there's a lack of focus. It's just, it feels like a sequel, like a sequel setting up for another sequel. Whoa. Body of Lies, double feature of Body of Lies and Three Kings. I have seen Three Kings and it's hilarious. Body of Lies I've yet to see yet, but I will someday. Chuchillo, in nature, I don't know, it was $1 in Dollar Tree, that's why I have it. It's only 20 minutes, nothing to say about it. Chronicle, fun found footage movie. It's probably my favorite one too. I think it's a really interesting take with the superhero Dane DeHaan performance, just haunting. I love Dane DeHaan. Cloverfield, another found footage horror movie. I also love this one too. This is probably my second favorite other than Chronicle, but Cloverfield movie is a really good movie. I really like J.J. Abrams. Hopefully they do a good job with Star Wars. Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner. I have yet to see the 4-hour edition, but I have seen the VHS that's up there, but no, I have not seen the 4-hour lengthened version of it, but I will when I have some time. The Dark Knight with the ghetto-ass slipcover. This is actually from DVD. I just cut it up just because, you know, I don't know. See, it has the DVD up there. But great film. I love this movie. One of my favorite superhero movies of all time. Dark Knight Rises, which I was really disappointed by it. Like, I still enjoyed it and all, it just wasn't as good as The Dark Knight. Darren Wimpy Kid, which I did watch as a kid, and I enjoyed this a lot. Not my favorite of the franchise. This is my least favorite one. Roger Cruel is my favorite one, and I still yet to get Dog Days, but I have this one. This is my favorite one. I think there's more of a story to it, and it has more meaning to it. Fantastic Mr. Fox on Criterion Collection, which I love this cover. I absolutely love Fantastic Mr. Fox. Wes Anderson's one of my favorite directors, and I just love how this looks. That's why I had to pick it up on Criterion Collection. Gravity, which not my favorite movie in the world. I think it's a little bit overhyped. Not my favorite movie of all time, like I said. I'm actually starting to dislike this more and more. The more I watch it, the more I think about it, I don't like it. It doesn't do anything. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1. Haven't seen this in a while, but I will. And, yeah, I remember having a lot of fun with it as a kid. And Deathly Hallows Part 2 is actually the first movie I watched in Tijuana. And, in Tijuana, Mexico. And, I had no idea what was going on. It was a lot of fun. Cool and meticulous slipcover. Hellboy 2, the Golden Army Limited Edition. Steelbook, the, comic edition. I forgot what it's called. But Guillermo del Toro, one of my favorite directors too. Pan's Labyrinth, I have yet to get on Blu-ray, but I will someday if I find it. The Hunger Games, which I grew up with in 6th grade, so I really like this movie. I like Catching Fire a lot more. Ice Age. I'm still looking for Ice Age 2 and Ice Age 3 for a cheap price, but Ice Age is a really fun movie. Looks great on Blu-ray. Indiana Jones, and it's a crime that I have the 4th one, but I don't have the other ones on Blu-ray. Instructions Not Included, which is an underrated movie. I think more people need to see this movie, just because Eugenio Derbez is just hilarious, and just because it's subtitles and it's a foreign film, don't judge it by that. Iron Man 3, which yes, I went to DD's discounts first time going in there. I saw this huge sack of Blu-rays. I'm like, oh, this is mine. I found it for like $7.99, so I was very glad to have this. Not my favorite Iron Man movie. I actually haven't seen Iron Man 1 or 2 in a long time. I remember 2 more than the first one, but Iron Man 3 is a lot of fun too. The Karate Kid, which is kind of awkward. Jaden Smith hasn't gone that far so far in film. Unfortunately, he was in After Earth. King Kong, which take away the first hour of this movie would have been perfect. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of things that I don't care about. There's a lot of glare right now. Kung Fu Panda 2, which I absolutely love this movie. I love this one. I don't know if I love this one more than the first one because both of them are just so good. They're so rich in story. Jack Black is awesome. Last Dance, which I have yet to see, and I'm probably not even going to bother to see it just because the first 10 minutes were so boring. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, which is an awesome movie. I have not seen this in a while, and I probably will tonight. Forgot I had that. Men in Black 3. I found this at a garage sale for 50 cents, so I'm glad to have this. Michael Jackson's This Is It. The only reason I have this is because when I was a little kid, I was a big Michael Jackson fan, so yeah. I haven't seen this in a while. I remember always having the surround sound. It always sounded like a really cool concert, so I have to pop this into my living room Blu Ray. Mission Impossible 3, which is my second favorite Mission Impossible movie, other than Protocol. I think Protocol is amazing, but this one is also very good. The interrogation scene at the beginning is just absolutely suspenseful. I love this movie. Mrs. Doubtfire, another movie I grew up with. I absolutely love this movie. Unfortunately, Robin Williams has passed away. Rest in peace. People come over to my house and ask what we should watch. I always show them this movie. They always love it. The new daughter, Kevin Costner, probably won't be seeing this anymore. Yeah, it's made from Anchor Bay. You know, one of those companies that makes really crappy movies. So yeah, never rewatching that again. Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I got on the 78-bin, and I've been wanting to watch. I rented it, but I never finished it. So I absolutely love this movie. I think Logan Lerman's performance as Charlie is just amazing. Long way since Percy Jackson, so very glad for him, and such witty dialogue too. Such a relatable character. Pulp Fiction, my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. This is just amazing. It's absolutely entertaining, and it's worth a watch. RoboCop, which is really fun movie, extremely rewatchable if you ask me. Paul Verhoeven movie, you know, not much to say about it, but very fun movie. Rocky, which doesn't look that great on Blu-ray, but I love this movie. Stallone's best movie, in my opinion. 7, which I love this movie. Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman are absolutely amazing in it, and it has one of the most suspenseful climaxes. I'm glad it wasn't spoiled for me, mainly because it's, oh my god, it's just, I'm not even going to spoil the climax for you. If you guys haven't seen this, see this right now. My favorite movie of all time is Shawshank Redemption. It's just full of so much content, and it's just such a great movie. It made me cry the first time. And it's so smart, and it's just the perfect movie to watch for me. It has everything to me. This movie's flawless in my opinion. Spider-Man 1 on Blu-ray, great movie. Spider-Man 2, actually one of my favorite movies of all time. And Spider-Man 3, not my least favorite movie of all time. It's also not one of my favorite movies of all time. I have mixed opinions on this. Phantom Menace, the Padawan Menace actually. Whoops, Lego Star Wars, I had this as a kid, that's why I have it. Found that to 78-bin, so, oops. Paid $20 for this when it came out. Oh well. Oh. Toy Story 2, which I mentioned all these, but, Toy Story 2, I'm not really on the opinion of the side that, Toy Story 4 is being released, but, you know, since Toy Story 3 ended so well, but Toy Story 2 is really fun movie. I grew up with this one too. Whoops, I skipped the movie. Whoa. Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. It was really boring. I went through the first 30 minutes of the movie. It was boring. Toy Story 3, which, yes, I have mixed opinions about Toy Story 4, but this is absolutely amazing movie. I love this movie. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. Tron Legacy, which I haven't seen in a while. I remember it looks absolutely amazing on Blu-ray, but I will. Twilight. Probably never gonna see this movie. Probably gonna sell it. That's why I have a $2 because I had a garage sale, but never had the guts to sell it. Unbreakable, one of my favorite movies of all time. Probably one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. My favorite Shyamalan movie too, other than Signs and Sixth Sense. But one of my favorite Bruce Willis movies of all time. After Die Hard. But you know, great movie. A lot of suspense. Whiteout, which I did see as a kid. I don't remember much from it. I just remember that it was kind of abrupt, and I remember that it was kind of short too. And one of my guilty pleasures, Yogi Bear. Yes, I did grow up with this as a movie as well. And yeah, it's a stupid movie, but I identify it because it has so much nostalgia to me. That's my quick video on my Blu-ray collection. Not that many Blu-rays. Oh yes, I did get more Blu-rays, but you know, it's not as long as a video. And hopefully you guys were entertained by this one, mainly because the other one was like an hour long. So continue the video still going, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be too long, and yeah. Alright, bye.
And it is what it was until you let it go. And it was what it is.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, I see someone behind me. Holy crap.